Are you prepared for H-1B Visa Lottery 2026? Here's Pallavi Alawalia of Alawalia Law Offices answering your questions. When does the lottery start for fiscal year 2026?
The lottery for the H-1B season starts usually in March every year, and this year is no different. It's starting out on the 7th of March, and it will go on till the 24th of March.
What are my chances at winning the lottery?
I think it's about 29%. It's been between 25 to 29% for the last few years. Actually, in fiscal year 2025, which is last year, 24 filing lottery, the number of registrations were about 480,000 almost, and about the lottery ran twice, and then the second time around also there were some people that were picked that are actually still pending, and we don't have the total numbers that were selected. And of course the lottery accounts for a total of 65,000 from the world, and then about 20,000 that are exempt as master's degree holders from the United States that get a two-shot at the lottery.
Are there any new updates or changes I should know about?
There's not many changes that have come about in the lottery from last year. Last year, from the 28th of February of 24, they started organizational accounts, right? So these were different from the petitioner accounts that existed before. Organizational accounts allow people to collaborate within the company now, and they set up their profile. There may be multiple users to it. However, once that organizational account is created, for that company, then that's the account there is. So it's very important that everyone keep account of who is it that is setting up that account. It should ideally be somebody who owns the company, is closely related to it, or then an email address to be used that could be accessed with people. So imagine that you have maybe your HR person with their first name dot last name at yourcompany.com, and they leave tomorrow. Now the login details and the OTPs that would be sent out to that email address. So if it is at any point non-existent, it is going to cause you trouble to access your own registration. So very, very cautious about the email address that you use. It should be one that is accessible by people and at any point, and maybe it's a forward that goes into multiple emails if you have to, or then the owner should be there. And that one email address can be used per organizational account because the system recognizes email addresses. So say, for example, it's immigration at yourcompany.com, right? Now you are wanting to use that for two different organizations. Cannot do that. You'll have to have it in two separate email addresses for you to be able to access that account.
What advice do you have for an individual applicant?
All the best. I hope you get selected. I hope you may the force be with you, as we would say. But if not, there should be other options that you should think about, right? So I don't know, if you're a STEM degree holder from the United States, then you have one chance right after you graduate, and then you have two more chances after that. So you have three chances. And we tell people to start out early. Do not wait to say, okay, I have 3 years. It's a long time. I've seen people who've been in the lottery for 5 years and not selected yet. And if you don't get selected, then there should be other options. You can collaborate with your company. Maybe if they have an offshore office, a branch or a subsidiary elsewhere, or a parent company, you can be brought in as an L1 employee. If it is that they are, and we have some employers that do that. And if you're really the best and the brightest, and I hope you are the top 10% in your particular occupation, think about O1s. Right? O1s are good arguments to be made. You'll need to be a little bit ahead of the curve amongst your peers. When you make those arguments, you should be well known and recognized, and there are ways to get there. But do consult with an attorney and start your homework early, just in case you don't get selected. You have other options.